The biggest obstacle I've overcame up to this point was losing my mother at the age of 4. How she passed away, I'm not so sure. It hasn't been clarified to me. What I think she passed away from was maybe she's had too many kids already, because she passed away 2 weeks after my youngest brother was born. Maybe her body was already too fragile and just couldn't bear it any longer. Um, I do know that what played a factor in it was her lungs failing, and I think that's what it was, some sort of lung failure. The best memory I had with my mother was when I flattened the tires of our neighbor's car by sticking a lollipop stick inside of the, yeah. Anyway, so the tires flattened, and then he was really mad at me, but she took me into the house and she told me, oh, sweet things like you're my treasure and I love you and things like that. And I remember just hugging her. It's not the best memory. How I feel now knowing that she isn't there and seeing others, I feel like a little sense of awkwardness and curiosity as to how it would have been if I was one of those people, you know. And sometimes it even makes me feel a little sad. Has there ever been a moment where I felt I needed my mother? Well, I would think that whenever I succeeded, whenever I accomplished something, is when I wish that she was here with me so I can share with her, you know, just watch her smile and hug me and say that she's proud of me. Because honestly, I really never grew up with someone to do that. You know, it's just, I know they're proud of me, but they've never been, they've never really shared it in the way of saying it or hugging me or anything. So I feel like my mother would have been that person. How I think I would have been if she was still alive, I think I wouldn't have been as grateful, and I would think wise as I am now. I feel like I would take what she did for me for granted, and I would take a lot of things for granted. You know, now growing up independent, I would like to think I feel like I wouldn't be who I am right now if she was still alive. I think I would have been a worse person, a bad person. Well, I'm judging it based off how kids are today. You know, most of them, how I've seen my friends be. They have their mothers and they're draining them financially. Who's raising me now? I live still with 2 of my sisters, my father, and it's a complex place where we live. Like, I live with my dad still, my auntie, and my uncle who adopted us and are those legal. They're our legal parents. Why they adopted us? Mm-hmm. They adopted us because we came as immigrants, undocumented immigrants, and in order for us to become residents first and then citizens, we needed parents who were already there, you know, who were already citizens. And since both of them were citizens, they adopted us so we can achieve that as well. Yes, I'm a senior at high school, at San Gabriel High School. I intend to go to college 4 years straight out of high school. And I think I'm fulfilling the requirements. I want to major in philosophy, and I'm looking into the Cal States of Long Beach, Northridge, and San Diego. What I am doing now is I keep in mind that she's still watching me and I still want to make her proud. So I am going to school and I'm being very involved, as well as working and being a father figure to my brother. And all I do is for her, you know. When I do something, I do it with the thought that she's still watching me, so I do what it takes to make her proud.